What going on? Kevo Muney, the baby go. You watching How My Name Is with Sovereign Sounds. Let's go. It's Kevo Muney, the baby go. I'm from South Memphis, Tennessee. I'm finna let y'all know some more about me. Growing up in South Memphis, it was, I say traditional. I think I grew up like a lot of other people. It was good, it was bad, but I think most of all we had fun though, for real, for real.
Do you have any goals for Memphis?
To get my family out of Memphis.
Why is that so important to you?
I mean, I want like how what I'm seeing right now. I just want my family to see the same thing. Then like once you go, like to me, you go out of town one time. Once you go back to Memphis, you gonna like realize why you don't supposed to be there. So I just want like my whole family to just see everything else in the world, like the water and the mountains and the hills and all that. So yeah, that's why. Just being out the city, like change my whole vibe. Like I can go to Alabama. You just gonna change my whole vibe cause I ain't in the city. So it ain't really about the scenery for me. It's just like anywhere out the city to me feel decent.
Where did you find the confidence to sing on Beale Street as a child?
Uh, Shit, it really I wasn't even looking at it like that for real. I was shy for real, but I was doing it for the money. I wasn't never just thinking too deep about it. I wasn't never at the time. You got to think I'm 8, 9 years old, so I really wasn't even thinking like I'm finna be doing this like as a career. I'm gonna be putting my whole life on line for this right here. I wasn't looking at it like that. I was just looking at it like my big brother now, how they get their money, how they were getting their money back then was they were fundraising. They were doing fundraising for their football team. I wasn't no football playing that nigga, so I'm like, damn, like what I'm gonna do? I'm trying to find my way, like how I'm gonna get my own little cash and shit. Cause really, like where we from, every man for themselves. Like we ain't really like my mama used to be doing her own thing, like trying to take care of her business. So my mama, like one thing about my mama, she was one of them mamas. Like she'll tell you to like go outside. Like she ain't gonna keep you in the house. Like she wants you to go outside. So like that forced me to like try to find my own way, like what I like to doing, who I like to hang with, like what's my so one day I just came up with the idea for real. I seen my mama mop bucket on the porch, and I got the permanent mark out the house, and I just wrote "tip me," cause prior to that day, I was already been walking on Bill because where we from inside Memphis, you can walk on Bill. It ain't gonna take number 15, 20 minutes. So I just used to walk on Bill just to get out the hood because when you walk on Bill, it's just a different scenery from our hood. Even though it's so close to our hood, you can walk on Beale Street and you get to seeing people playing in the band. You get to seeing people doing the Beale Street flippers and shit. They from my hood. Uh, but yeah, you get to seeing other shit we really I ain't want to see in the hood for real. So I just used to walk on Bill and really just by myself, 8, 9 years old, really just looking at shit for real. Like I was an out of towner. So one day I just got in my mind like I'm finna do this. So I got my mama my bucket out the court, wrote "tip me" with the marker, and I wrote on I walked on Beale Street. I just put the bucket in the middle of the street. Like I said, I'm 8, 9 years old, so me being so shy, I started singing with my eyes closed. Like the whole time I'm singing, my eyes closed. But by the time I open my eyes, it's a lot of people in front of me and my bucket full of money. So when I kept doing that, just like for the whole summer. So it's like, damn, I've been getting 300 that day, 400, 500, 200, 150. At 9 years old, that's bread. You know what I'm saying? So that's what like pushed me to like just keep doing it. But at the time, still wasn't thinking like I'm finna do this like for real, for real. This just how I'm getting my money. That's how it came about.
When did you make the decision to pursue music full time?
Uh, I think in school, when I like first hit middle school, 12, 13, 14 years old, like around the first time like I really started first having sex and shit for real, like really start doing like teenage shit, I guess. That when I first started smoking. So I think just rapping just came with just trying everything. But I really figured out like I'm finna do it when I just was like, this shit look easy to me, 'cause I really never wanted to be no rapper. But I mean, like, once you walk out of our house, that's the only thing we familiar about. All my homeboy playing rap music, everybody in the hood playing rap music. It's just the most familiar thing. That's just like if I was a country boy living in the country, when you walk out the house, I'd be more familiar with country music. So it was just like that right there. I was just familiar with rap, and it seemed easy before I even tried it for real. I wanted to be a singer. I ain't never wanted to be no rapper. Uh, I used to look at it's a person on Beale Street. When I started going on Beale Street, right, and it became a time when I told you I started at 8, 9 years old. It became a time I started going on Beale like every day. Everybody who worked on Beale Street knew me. In the restaurants, I used to eat for free. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's the young nigga who be outside singing and shit. He's straight. No, I don't even pay for my food. It be like the polices who used to run Beale Street, like at nighttime at 12 o'clock, all the kids gotta go home and shit. They used to make sure, like, keep an eye on me, make sure I'm good and shit. They ain't used to put me off the street or none of that shit. Uh, but I met this person when I was going on Beale Street. His name was Blind Mississippi Morris, you know. He blind. And he do blues and he play the harmonica and shit. And he used to perform in BB King Blues Club, like on top of Beale Street. So one time his wife came outside and seen me singing in the middle of the street, and she tell me, my husband, he want you to come sing a song on his stage or during his set. So I'm like, shit, fuck it, no, I ain't really thinking too much about it. But once I get up there, I do my thing, and for like 4, 5 years straight, like man, he always made sure I kept some money in my pocket, cause he used to like I say, when he was performing in BB King Blues Club, on his break he'll let me do my thing, and they'll be giving me money, so he'll really just let me make my money on his set. You know what I'm saying? So I think people like that who I kind of idolized on the music side, but it was deeper than the music though, cause he just used to make sure I keep money in my pocket. Uh, yeah, do your thing. Yeah, get you some money too, you know. And he was blind.
Can we expect a full-length R&B project anytime soon?
I mean, no time soon for real. Because I ain't the type of person to leave one job unfinished and move on to the next one. So when I feel like I mastered this rapping shit, when I feel like I got enough accolades and enough money off this shit, and I feel like I done just mastered it, you know, then I'm move on.
Was Strictly For My Fans prompted by the support you received during the pandemic?
I was different for my fans for real. Yeah, just because I love them for my birth. It was my birthday, so I just wanted to get them something for my birthday, you know. 'Cause I got real fans, like not no shit. I got real fans, like in real life. So that's why I did it, just strictly for my real fans. It don't really matter if you was like you a day one fan or you a new fan. Like it don't really matter, just for the fans. Period.
How often are you making music for the fans versus yourself?
Of course, I'm making it for myself, but at the end of the day, I know how relatable it is. That's why I'm speaking for other people too, you know. So it ain't really just my story that I be telling. Like it be my story, but it be more of a. I be really speaking on a relatable aspect, trying to get everybody else to feel the same way I'm feeling, you know.
Do you ever still feel like an underdog?
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, as a rapper, you know, sometimes you might have your moments where you think, man, this person ain't harder than me. He ain't hard, you know. Or you might have your times where you be like, I know damn well I'm supposed to be up here. Or you know, this just like with life. Period. Like you can have a job, and you might think like the manager ain't doing, he ain't handling shit like I know I can handle it if I had the manager position, you know. So it just be them type of moves, but they just go with the game. Damn. If my life was a movie, would it be called Pain? Shit. It seems like every time I go through something, I just bounce back. Yeah, so deal with it. Yeah.
Do you respond to comments on
Do I?
social media?
I gotta be high. It depends on how high I am. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I get high here and like if I'm just not posting a picture, I go through the comments and yeah. I think niggas be lying when they say they don't go through their comments either. That's cap. I don't know. How you go through your comments when one nobody commenting on your shit, but now you got 10,000 comments you ain't read none of them? Cap.
What's your biggest fear?
Shit, I'm scared of water, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm talking about like, nah, I don't know how to swim. I'm talking about like a lot of water, G. Like them big oceans and shit. Yeah, I'm scared of that shit. And I'm scared of every animal. Ants, roaches, cats, dog, rats, all that shit. I'm scared of everything. Um, I don't know. I ain't really got no like set goals as far as like what I want to do, like after rap or no, wherever it take me for real. Cause you can plan it and it'll go your way, and then you'll have to make up a plan B anyway. So I just let it flow how it gonna flow wherever I end up at. Yo, it's Kevo Muney, the baby goat. Go find me on Instagram at Kevo Muney 3. Me and Big Walk Dog, new single, Junkie Wake Up Early, out now. Going up the go way. Let's go. Thanks for watching How My Name Is on Sovereign Sounds.